Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nicole and I like to sew, embroider, 3D design, 3D print, the list goes on. I don't even have time. If you're new here, I do enjoy being creative, and if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get started. Today we're going to be making face masks. As you can see here, I did do a 3D mock-up. I am definitely a little bit apprehensive because I don't know how the outcome is going to be. I am by no means a professional sewist, a professional 3D designer, or know much about the Cricut maker, but we're going to incorporate all these different things and we'll see what our outcome is. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're just going to get right into it. Here I have the material that I'm going to be using for my mask, and today I chose 100% cotton just because it's easy to clean and it's also breathable. I also wanted to give myself the option to embroider something on the outside of the mask, which I'm going to show you today, and see which one I like better. I think I'm going to do two. Aside from our material, we're also going to need a measuring tape. But today we're going to be using the Cricut Design Space app to kind of determine our cut. The other materials that we're going to need are just the regular scissors, or if you have one of those cutting knives for fabrics, that will also be great as well. So today I'm going to be using my Cricut maker to make the cut of the mask, and I'm going to just go into Cricut Design Space and search up mask. And one of the first ones here is face. This luckily comes in 5 different sizes, so if you are making a mask for a child or yourself, you can choose various sizes that will accommodate the person. So today I'm going to do the small, medium adult face mask just because I think that'll be best for myself. So this right here is our Cricut fabric grip mat. Okay, so now that we have our fabric cut, we're going to make sure that we put the fabric on the mat correctly to ensure that it is cut properly. I'm going to put the fabric face down to make sure the interior is facing up. If you have one, use a Cricut brayer just to place the fabric down on the mat and kind of smooth out any wrinkles. As you can see, it is stuck on and it's very smoothly placed, and it's going to make the cut in these two areas. So we're just going to connect our Cricut and get that started. So we have our first cut done. So if you have tweezers or something accessible, take this just so you're not touching the mat once again. So as you can see here, we have our two cuts perfectly made. And I don't know if you see it properly. It has a sewing line on it. This was done by the fabric marker. It is a wonderful feature just because it allows new sewists to have an idea of where to sew and create a very even line. These pens are washable and they are specifically for fabrics. Okay guys, so we officially completed our cutting of our material, and it turned out pretty successful. So as you can see here, we're going to be doing 2 masks. So first is the cheetah one, and the second one is the blue, but I'm going to be adding an embroidery right on the side here, and I'm going to show you that next. So this is the image that I chose to set up for my embroidery, and I'm just going to put this on the side of the mask. I got this photo from Pinterest, and I just really like the detail and the line art of it, and I thought it would look really cool on the mask. This program is great. It sets up the file that you're going to need to use, and you can choose like the different stitch patterns here, cross stitch, contour. As you can see here that there's like intersecting lines, but those can be easily removed after it's done. So now I'm just gonna make sure that it is the appropriate size before I download it and send it off to my embroidery machine. So before we start embroidering, we're gonna set up, and I think blue really goes with gray. And I also have the side pieces for the mask that go behind the ear in gray. So I'm thinking to match that so it doesn't give a very harsh contrast. This is going to be the interior of the mask, so we don't have to worry about this for now. But as for the exterior, where we're going to embroider, we're going to put the backing on it. This helps the red collect on the back to give it that seamless look. So our embroidery just finished, and we're just gonna lift the needle up. So this is the finished product. I wish that it kind of connected more here like it did in the image. And I'm going to cut out the strays here, the travel lines. But besides that, I'm happy with it. It could have been better quality and a little less bunched up, but I'm still learning the settings, and I hope to kind of get better at it. So for this one, we're just going to take both of the pieces, and we're going to put the exterior sides together. Just like so. So this is the inside of the mask. We're going to line them up, and then we're going to sew along these blue lines on the top to put them together, and then we're going to do the bottom part. Okay, so as for the final product, I'm happy with the result. However, I find that they are a little bit big for my face. I'll show you. I find that they're like a little bit too puffy for me. I like a more snug fit mask. So next time I would probably go for the youth sized mask. However, this was so fun to make and kind of test my skills in the sense like I've never really sewn anything before, so actually having a finished project, despite it not being the best fit, I am super happy with, you know, going out, getting material, embroidering material, and making something out of nothing. So that was definitely very, very fun for me, and to also share that with you guys has been definitely fun. At the beginning of the pandemic, I found that these little ear bands here were the worst part of masks. They were so annoying. They would hurt and cause like itchiness and redness, but I find that these are very comfortable. It does not irritate you. So I definitely recommend getting face masks that have like that retractable thingy on there. This was my first attempt, not the best. It has very minimal shape. It's breathable, but it just looks like it's a pillow on your face. And with the embroidery is definitely my favorite because I love the color, I love the pattern. I'm gonna learn how to bring it in and give it that shape because I feel like that's an important thing, especially if you make a shirt or a dress and it's not a perfect fit, to make those alterations. So I'm gonna make this a challenge to myself to kind of make those alterations so that I'm happy with the fit of the mask. So it is again a little bit big here, but if I can find a way to kind of make it a little bit more snatched, I'll definitely figure that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video of how I made these face masks. If you're interested in more content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video.